morning, everybody. Don't think the case is released yet. Hey, welcome, YouTube. What's up, Puma Gamer? Don't cry. That, my friends, is how you do a comeback. Hey, Amy, what's going on? Nope, not released yet. Alright. Yeah, the case delays, that sucks. Alright. So the way I play this game, Clash, is very much a war of attrition. So I'm very much a slow and methodical type guy when it comes to this game. So I'll let the enemy do a ton of damage to me. Like this. So, doesn't usually matter to me too much. I'll let them do tons of damage to me. Except this is too much value. Yep, if you're on YouTube, just know that if you want to continue chatting, head over to Twitch. Too many spoilers. That worked out well. Perfect. We'll take those guys out. That's easy enough. Continue to do damage. And take them out. Perfect. Good game. You tried. Good luck. Good game. Windows XP, I've given multiple chances. I think I've allowed YouTube on 6 different occasions, and every single time somebody spoils. I may leave it on for a little bit, but I can easily just remove it. Oh boy. Oops, that was a mistake. I was planning on splitting my skellies. That didn't work out really well. Okay. Well played. Although, he better be ready for a counter push. Lock on, please. Yes. GG. Game. He done messed up. My Twitter account's pitching ace 88. Oh, perfect. And even put a guy down. That works out really well for me. Because I can just boop. Alright, so you can take him out. Boom. Take all those guys out. That was a pretty good move on his part. Boom, boom. Boom. Good game. I may allow YouTube to be commenting. I may allow it. We'll see. Of course, case is delayed when my kid is awake or wakes up. Via Zap, I'm not, well, I'm not doing very good either way. Yep. Yep, he's got me on this one. This is a GG. I gotta switch lanes. But thankfully he did this, so that should be able to help. Oh shit, that's not good. Alright, well, good game. Alright, well, it's 1 o'clock. Maybe. Play. It's not out yet. Alright. Realistically, I just need. I can keep doing that. Let's put which in. Let's see how that does. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. Ah. Crap. I mean, I was going to give up that tower anyways, but... Not horrible. Interesting. Interesting that you'd go that route. Yep, the infamous waiting game, because they're I don't know how they are not consistent every single time. Alright, so this is just going to be an attempt to have one major push. Oh, come on. What a horrible minor placement by my part. Just horrible minor placement. GG. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Alright, I'm giving up on that. Oh, the case is out. Sweet. Let's do it. Let's get rid of air server. Let's get rid of that. Time for the case. Alright. On your mark. Get set. Go. Alright folks, Pidgeonese 88, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to the next case. Ace, the emergence of Zerta wasn't the only surprise after the recent earthquake in Grimsboro. Apparently, an ancient species of fish was also awakened from the hibernation, and the recent flood carried it from the ruins straight into Maple Heights. According to Martine's research, the fish we caught is harmless, but then why did the Zerndans call them the demon fish? Well, the fish aren't the only thing on our plate. What about the revelation that thing crashed in the forest a year ago wasn't really a satellite after all? Well, it was a meteorite, but Dreamlife lied to everyone about it. They claimed it was their satellite so they could build a dome over it and keep it hidden from everyone else. I know, but we need to figure out a way to look into this without arousing Dreamlife's suspicions. We cannot risk them getting rid of evidence. Either way, we've got another case to solve. Now, Ace, the manager of the Happy Paws dog shelter, has called to report a murder. A dog shelter? I thought that was a place for fluffy cuddles, not violent crime. Well, I doubt it will be fluffy cuddles for us, Ace. Let's head to the dog shelter and find out what's going on. Oh, snap. Alright. I wonder if, what's his name, comes back from Grimsboro, where his dog died, or his dog got murdered. Oh, they got little corgis. Alright, so we got TV, flyer, where's flyer? Yikes. Yikes. Ooh, she looked like she was beaten to death. And scale. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, dog eat dog. Hey, this is one fancy dog shelter. You know you're in Maple Heights when even rescue dogs are kept in golden cages. But the only thing ruining the extravagance vibe is the dead woman in the foyer. Look at her broken nose and bloody face. And you're right, those are strangulation marks on her neck. What the heck happened here? Secret Agent Ace, you're here. Gracias a Dios. I only left the reception for un segundo. I was out in the yard, and when I came back, there was Senorita Farrell, dead. Oh, so this lady's name was Miss Farrell. I'm guessing you're the shelter manager. Please, sit down. We'll speak to you in a minute. Ace, I see you've already fetched us a clue. A flyer advertising a meetup for dog owners. And look at that, that's our victim. I agree, we should run this other woman through the database. Then we'll have a second witness who knew our victim. Ace, let's sniff out the killer's scent and get on their trail. Interesting. Anyways, guys, I gotta grab a bunch of stars. See you guys back. This one, Pidgeonese 8. Au revoir. Alright, guys. So, for those of you guys who don't always chat on YouTube, just a little heads up. We're going to be doing stars for probably about 20 minutes, and then we'll get back into chapter 1. Steak. That's a fairly brutal murder too. Like, the murder for her, it seemed to me to be very personal, for sure. Yeah, I wonder if that old woman did look familiar. Like, she could have been from the first one. From the first season. I misclicked. Gosh darn it. I hate when I do that. Oh, Celine's from Pacific Bay. Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah, James Savage. That's right. I love James Savage. He was cool. From Dog Eat Dog. They definitely up the cute factor with the little animals. Hey, NG2C Network, what's up? What is up, man? Long time no see. It's been a long, long time. You're up this early. You shouldn't be up this early. Glove. There's the balloon. Plastic cup. There it is. What is up, Garrison? What's up, Chrisman? It's nice to see all you guys chat in YouTube. I really wish there weren't spoilers from YouTube that make me want to always ban YouTube comments. We're testing it though. We're testing if everyone can be good on YouTube. Brush. What the heck's a brush? Oh, there it is. Nice, nice. Well, good to hear, man. I see you on Facebook and your updates and stuff. It's just life is very, very busy for me. I don't have much of a chance to really do anything else. Oh, cool. You can make little dog emojis on YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, let everyone know in the comments where you guys are all from. Because I know when it comes to YouTube, we don't really ask YouTube a lot of questions about where everyone's from. Diploma. There we go. Dang, you guys are from the US? Dude, it's so early in the morning. I went to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. Although I have little kids and they exhausted the heck out of me, so. And I knew I also had to wake up for this, so. Where's the apple? Just show me. Oh my gosh, right there. India, England, yeah, that's usually where I see most people is from England, Europe area. We'll sometimes get Australia, Philippines, stuff like that. Atlanta, Georgia. That's a little bit better. I mean, that you're talking, I think, what, 4:15 in the morning? That's not as bad, I guess, if you wake up early. Dallas, man, that means it's only like 3 a.m. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, how do you guys not sleep? I appreciate you being here, though, for keeping me awake, but holy moly. It's so early, man. Yeah, Philippines has, like, the exact opposite, I think. Like, right now, it's, like, 1 in the afternoon for them. So it's actually kind of nice for them. Oh my gosh, so many corgis in this place. Okay, so some of you guys have insomnia. Okay. Man, that must be rough. I mean, gosh, I would think if I had insomnia, I'd be able to get so much stuff done. Like, I have to sleep like 8 hours a day usually. And I'm like, man, that's so many wasted hours. Okay, Turkey. Man, I wanna visit Turkey. From the people that I've talked to, Turkey is like the number one place I should go visit. Oh, you missed like the first intro. So, in a dog shop, owner or worker got beaten to death. So, we'll figure out a little bit more. Where's the first? Oh, there's first one. Oh, nice. I got this right on time. Perfect. Yeah, I'd love to go to Turkey. Man, Mrs. and I have talked about traveling, and it's so expensive. We're going up to New York, flying up to New York, and it's costing like $1,500 in flights. Ugh. It's just painful. Going to like Turkey is like double that. At some point though, my guess is probably in 10 years, maybe 5-10 years, we'll be able to travel, and that's definitely a place that we're going to be going to visit for sure. There's a couple other really cool places like, you know, Australia, New Zealand. There's a lot of cool places. Yep, coming to upstate New York. Yeah, we're not going to the city. It's like a family reunion in upstate New York. So that'll be fun. Oh, sorry. 1,500 for 3 people. Mrs., myself, and Junior. We have to pay for seats for all of them. So it ends up being, I think, like can't remember what the price was. I think it was like $350 or something per person. But you know, we have to get trip insurance in case the kids get sick and we have to bail, which would be horrible. But you know, we have to do that. We had to do certain things. Because we have so many people, we have to check in baggage, and baggage costs money and stuff like that. So just one of the things where traveling with kids is more expensive. When I was a kid with my family, we did a lot of driving. We didn't do a lot of we didn't really move out of the western states and stuff. Junior's not free. The littlest one is free. The missus wants me to pay for Junior's seat, or junior seat, because you can, for a lap child or whatever, get a seat for him. But I can't do that. He's too expensive. For like $350 a pop, no way. It hurt alone to spend $1,500 to get us up there, to make it go up to, you know, $1,800, $1,900. Nope. One of these days, flights will be maybe more reasonable. Yep, you were right, Adi. I've been to, I should map it out, but I've been to Mexico, not very far. I didn't even get to Mexico City. I think I only went like probably 50 miles past the border. I think I've been to Tijuana, but I think I was very young for that. And oh shoot, what the heck did I do? Oops. Oh, I misclicked it. Okay. And in terms of like the states, I've been to a lot, like probably in California, Nevada, Utah, not much from that. I've been to New Mexico, Oklahoma, Texas. I went all up and down the East Coast with my family, so I've been to Boston, Massachusetts, New York, Virginia. Didn't go to New Hampshire, Maine, but yeah, I mean we could have flown for a little bit cheaper if it wasn't like the family reunion and everyone was going at the at a specific time. But with the family reunion, you gotta go whenever everyone else is going. But honestly, flying to New York in the summertime, it's a little bit more expensive, but I've never been to Alabama, never been to Delaware. Pennsylvania, yes. We actually stayed on a dairy farm out there, which was pretty cool. This is back in the day. This was a long time ago. Yeah, I went to like the Hershey, Pennsylvania and stuff. We went to the what are they called? They're not Puritans. They're crap. What are they called? Somebody's gonna help me out. There's a name for something for specific people in Pennsylvania. They're not Puritans. It's something else. I can't believe it's escaping me right now. Somebody's gonna say it. I'm gonna feel like an idiot that I don't know. Good morning, all you guys hopping on. No, it's not Mormons. It's the people that don't have electricity and stuff like that. I can't remember, but there's the people that don't believe in electricity or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they're not called Puritans. Pretty sure that's not what it's called. Pretty sure it's called something else. Amish. There we go. Amish. Thank you, Lego. Yeah, I was thinking of getting some, the Amish. Yeah. I met some Amish people. They're pretty cool. Different way of life, but they were very nice. And with regards to having guests, I know Kian's been on a little bit, but in terms of like Jonathan and Nat and Chiara, they're just very busy with life now. Like, I want to say Nat's in school, I think she said. I haven't seen Nat on chat in here in a really long time. And same thing with Chiara. I think she messaged me a little bit ago, and she's now, I think, working full time. Pretty sure that's what it is right now. So, and when she's working full time, she can't actually get on any of the streams. Because for her, and same thing with Nat, I think she goes to school during the times of my streams. Because one of them's in Italy and the other one's in like Australia. And the times that I record is usually during the day. And so Chara's working and Nat's going to school. And Jonathan, man, I haven't talked to Jonathan in a long time. I know so many people. Not really. I mean, yes, I know people that, you know, we've chatted with and stuff, but I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever met anyone from chat in real life. Oh, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate that. Oh dear, I gotta figure out where this crap is. Okay, there. Where's the umbrella? You guys can help me out with this too. So, umbrella. Alright, I'm gonna skip ball, yarn, star. Where is the umbrella? Fountain pen. Spray bottle. Oh, there's the umbrella. And spray bottle up there. Folder. Coffee cup. Face powder, dustpan. Face powder, dustpan. Access badge. Alright. I would have said the biggest suspect would be, would have been James Savage. See, about to swear. Self-control. I've only sworn very few times. And there's only a couple videos out there on the internet where you get to see Ace in full rage mode. No video on those, but you can hear Ace being in full rage mode. Those ones are a trip. I was very, very upset on those. Where the heck's the other dustpan? Okay, where the heck's the face powder? Where's the face powder, guys? I can't seem to find that. Oh, really, Jenna? You've been watching since my first video? What was my first video? Yeah, it is kind of worth it watching me rage. I was playing a game, Zuma's Revenge. Face powder's on the desk. Okay, thanks. What's up, Christian? And Andre, I'm very rarely on Facebook anymore. Like, not at all, really. So I just don't have the time at this point. So, yeah, I may have seen your message, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to respond to it. Just due to the amount of time that I have on it. Like, I don't even sign on to the internet when I'm at home with the boys. I spend, like, every time that I'm home, I spend it with the boys, so. Oh, there's the face powder. You're right, okay. Oh, snap. Natalie, for colon cancer surgery? Holy crap. I hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Oh, there's the apple. You're right. You're right. I'm pretty sure I found almost everything. Yikes. Tissue box. I don't know where the other is. Brush. There it is. 95% of your colon's blocked? Yikes. That's not good. I hope you get better. Yeah, I'll finish off chapter 1 at 15 stars. So if you aren't familiar with what I do is I try and grab all the stars so I can just go right through the case super quick. So once I get done with the first one, the first chapter, then I'll get all the stars so I can just run through chapter 2. No, I've never been to France. I've never been to Europe. I've never been outside of the US, unfortunately. Thanks, Ashim. Yeah, difference between me and other people on YouTube is I actually show you what I do. and I don't use any cheats or anything like that. So everything I do is done through sheer attrition. Not that I'm naming names of people that seemingly use hacks. I keep misclicking. It's unfortunate. Another misclick. Wow, so many this time. And the other thing is because you guys are seeing me do this like in real time right when the cake's released, you know that I'm waiting for it to be released and all that stuff. Boom, that was pretty nice. Hey, Sakib, how's everything going? Yeah, that was a pretty solid game right there. Misclicked. I hate that so much. Gosh darn it. It's doing so well. So all I need is 500. That's good. Alright, so we're going to finish off chapter 1 here in a few minutes. I just got to finish off this specific scene, and then we should be able to head on. Oh, do we switch it over so that let me see. Do we switch it over so that only YouTube? Yeah, is somebody spoiling on YouTube? All right. Well, I was gonna allow it until there were spoilers, but so, anyways, that was probably a good idea. So, for all of you guys on YouTube that can no longer comment, hop over to Twitch if you guys want to. It's very easy to make an account. It's basically as easy as creating an account on YouTube. So, if you guys want to continue to chat, just hop on over here to Twitch. Appreciated talking to you guys for the first little bit. Alright, so Twitch is it. So let's head on to chapter number 1. Hey Dragon, thanks for switching over from YouTube. Appreciate it. Alright, so on your mark, get set. Alright folks, Fishing Ace 88, we are back. Let us talk to the manager. Mr. Cachorro, are you feeling better? Please tell us exactly what happened here. Senior Ace, I only go out to call my dog food supplier for 10 minutos. And when I come back, I see Senorita Farrell dead on the floor. And there's no one else around? What about a CCTV camera? No cameras here, Secret Agent Ace. Only good customers. No need for security. Like Senorita Farrell, she was a very nice lady. And she had mucho amor for her puppies. I thought she was perfect for Cupcake. She wasn't as rich as the celebrities of Maple Heights, but she had a good job. She was the mayor's assistant. Oh, Miss Farrell worked for the mayor? That's useful to know, Mr. Cachorro. Thank you. Ace, I haven't had a chance to meet the mayor since I've come to Grimsboro, but if our victim worked for her, then we should go to the city hall. Have we seen the mayor? I did not know that we've seen the mayor. Oh no? No? Oh wow. Oh my gosh, this so looks like someone that we've seen before. I feel like we've seen her before. Hey, is this lady posing on the dog honored meetup poster with our victims, a certain Celine Dernier. Wait, I know her. Celine Dion was a famous Ivywood movie star back in her youth. And wasn't she in a horrible plane crash a few years back? Yes. But records say she moved to Grimsboro and she's been living in Maple Heights ever since. Well, Miss Dernier clearly knew our victim from Happy Paw Shelter. Let's pay her a visit. Nice. Nice. I could have sworn she looked very, very familiar. Yep, throwing in some Pacific Bay cameos. Love it. Hey, thanks for switching over to Twitch, Razor. Handbag. Broken pendant. Credit card. Notebook is new too. Water bottle and comb. Hey, so read up on the mayor a bit. I learned that Martha Price first ran for mayor during your first stay in Grimsboro. However, Miss Price doesn't seem to be here now, and her assistant can't help us given that she's dead. Good idea. The mayor's agenda should tell us where it is. Let's open it. Ah, and that handbag has the victim's initial. Miss Farrell must have been in a hurry to find the dog shelter if she left her bag here. Let's see what we find inside. As for that broken pendant, I'm sure restoring it will be child's play for you, Ace. Martha's back. Everyone kind of guessed that she would be back. Hey, you look familiar, Secret Agent Ace, but if you're from the press, I'm done giving interviews today. Hey, Miss Dernier, we're not journalists. There was a murder at the dog shelter, and... Oh, the dog shelter. That's where I got Ploopsy. Just look at him. Isn't he adorable? Would you believe his previous owner was a murderess? When she was sent to jail, poor Ploopsy had gone nowhere. That's when I adopted him. Ah, that's right. Guadalupe del Prado. Nice. Lots of callbacks this case. Well, speaking of murders, a young woman called Penny Farrell was killed at the Happy Paw shelter. Did you know her well? Penny Farrell. Ah, yes. She had a yappy little Maltese named Cupcake. We posed together for the meetup flyer because the manager thought we had the cutest dogs, but I barely talked to the girl. I'm sorry that she was murdered, but I don't think I can help you, Secret Agent Ace. Now it's time for Ploopsy's bath. Say goodbye, Ploopsy. Ploopsy or Plopsy? Man, lots and lots of callbacks, man. Well, I mean, once they introduced Mabel Heights, you kind of knew Martha was coming back in some capacity. Whoa. Ace, you want a picture in our victim's handbag, but it's turned into a threat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, we're not doing an update right now. Okay. Look, someone glued a plastic dog collar on top of her head. You'll feel the noose tighten around your neck soon. Given the fact that Miss Farrell was strangled at the dog shelter, this was clearly a threat from the killer. You're right, there seems to be some blue substance in the corner. Let's get Rupert to go have a look at it. Alright, so let's see. Penny. Something. I mean, obviously it's a heart, but... Ace's heart-shaped pendant belonged to the victim, and her name was engraved on it, but the other name is rubbed off. Can you decipher the faded letters? We're doing a lot of investigating in Chapter 1. Oh, great. 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 Hey, nice job, Ace. You got the mayor's agenda open. Let's have a look at her schedule. It says here that Miss Price is in a meeting downtown. We can catch her there. Nice. Alright, so who else is on this? Penny and... let's see, Benjamin. So, Benjamin. Hey, see, the other name on that Penny's pen is a certain Benjamin. This Benjamin was clearly in a relationship with our victim. His name must be among our emergency contacts. All of them brought into the station. Thanks, Lego, for coming from YouTube and stopping by here. Secret Agent Ace, it's a pleasure to see you again after all these years. We should really sit down and discuss all the changes that happened to Grimsboro while you were away. Let me ask my assistant, too. Well, Miss Price, unfortunately your assistant won't be able to arrange this meeting. Miss Farrell was murdered earlier today. Wait, Penny is dead? Oh no, that's why she's not answering any of my calls. This is the worst possible time for me to lose my assistant. I can't afford any more disruption while Grimsboro is battling this flood and those fish. Well, of course, it's a tragedy for Penny's family, too. I didn't know much about her personal life, but the city's behind them at this difficult time. Benji? Oh. Secret Agent Ace, why am I at the police station? They told me it was about Penny. She's fine, right? We're very sorry, Mr. Fletcher, but Penny's dead. She was murdered. Wait, what? No, that can't be. Not Penny. Who'd wish my sweet Penny harm? She was perfect. Mr. Fletcher, do you notice anything unusual around Penny lately? Any details that come to mind? I've been so busy with the flood, Secret James. I work for animal control, you see, and I hadn't seen Penny in a week. If only I had known it was Penny who needed saving, I would never have left her side. Alright, well, because it's a crime of passion, he's my leading candidate right now, for sure. Rupert, any news about this death threat we found in our victim's bag? Yes, Ace. I've examined those blue particles in the paper under the microscope. I detected a soluble compound of phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium, elements that are commonly found in commercial fertilizers used for gardening. So someone's handled this photograph after doing a spot of gardening. Yes, and it wasn't your victim. Miss Farrell lived in a flat on the 5th floor with no garden. And if the fertilizer on the photo didn't come from the victim's finger, it must have come from your killer's. So the killer has a green thumb. Well, Ace is going to nip their murderous habit in the bud. Nope, you are correct. Celine is from Pacific Bay. They mentioned it. From the Hollywood portion of it. Ooh la la, Ace. Reese just told me another disastrous dating story. I'm sorry to think that she'd be happier without a man. Well, I don't know about that, Martine, but could we get an update on the girl who got killed at the puppy shelter? Well, the cause of death was ligature strangulation, as you can see from these bruises on the victim's neck. Keep an eye out for a rope or a string. Prior to that, the victim was punched in the face, which must have caused her to lose consciousness. Yeah, quite a violent death for such a young and pretty woman. Someone clearly had it in for her. Well, I also found something on the victim's wrist. Analysis revealed it was a soy protein concentrate used in vegan meat substances. Except the victim was still digesting the steak she had for dinner, Ace. Which means it's the killer who left the soy protein on the victim's wrist. They're vegan. So our killer's a vegan. I guess we'll have to tell the cooks about that when we ship them off to prison. So, I'm definitely not the killer. Ace, we're hoping to find out some more about the strange fish in Grimsboro, the recent flood. But we had to put this fishy investigation on hold to visit a dog shelter where one of the customers was murdered. Well, so far it looks like Penny Farrell led an ordinary life. She worked for the mayor, had a loving boyfriend. Hey, Secret Jace, thank goodness you're here. Miss Journey, what's the matter? It's Ploopsy. He was kidnapped. Oh no, not Ploopsy. Not Ploopsy. We'll see you guys in chapter 2, and we'll go and find Ploopsies. Over and out. Alright guys, so we are going to spend, again, another 15-20 minutes grabbing the stars, and then we'll start chapter 2 and finish it off. Ploopsy hasn't had the worst life. It was a dog to the super rich, and now she's with the other actress who's super rich. So I'm sure Ploopsy has not had the worst life in the world. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me with Celine, for sure. Yeah, Pacific Bay had some pretty awesome stuff. Oh wow, look at that new follower animation. Does my boss watch my videos? No, he has no idea about this stuff. I hope not. I wouldn't want it to devalue Some of my coworkers know about it, but they've never actually watched it. Bobby Prince, man, that was a trip. I am struggling so much today. These misclicks are plenty. Yeah, that follower animation is awesome. No, not my boss. No. My boss is very particular, but I do not see him doing video games at all. Oh, what's up, McStain? Hey, so I haven't been watching the World Cup. What's been happening? Is it the finals yet or whatever? Is it the championship match? I'm too lazy to look. H&Z would be cool. Finals is next game. Okay, so who made it to the finals? It's France versus Croatia. Well, that's a weird pairing. France and Croatia, were they favorites at all? They don't. That doesn't sound like they are. I don't know. I don't know much about soccer, but they don't seem like big countries that are big into soccer. France versus Croatia. How many people does Croatia even have? I mean, good on them. Good on them for making it to the finals, but they do not seem like they are a big country. I mean, you could say that about the U.S. We didn't even make it, which I find hilarious. Yeah, I'm more interested in Wimbledon. Wimbledon is way more interesting than soccer to me. $4.2 million. Yeah, California has like double that. But that also tells you how much America values soccer, which is not at all. We don't care about soccer at all. Federer's out? He made it to, I think, the round of 16, right? I think so. America has a lot of people. That's all I know. It's a lot of people. Interesting. Five sets. Dang. Wish I watched it. My personal guess is that Federer probably lost in 5 sets just because he got tired. I mean, the guy is old, but he's still so good. But it's hard to play 5 sets and play your best if you're gonna play with a guy that's like 10, 15 years younger than you. Nadal and Jokers. Hey, I actually like Djokovic more than I like Nadal. I don't know why. Can't explain it. Isner's one of my favorites. That guy is crazy. Ace France versus Croatia is this Sunday. Okay, I might watch it. I think it'll be fun to watch. Why do they even have a third place match for the World Cup? Do you get points for other stuff? Because like it's the World Cup, so if you don't get the World Cup, then you're a loser. Why would you have a third place match? Doesn't make any sense unless there's a monetary reward or something. Yeah, I do like that. I love Isner because of the aces. He hits like 104. Like his speed on that is just insane. It's so cool. Yeah, but what do you get for third place? Why would you play a match for where you don't get anything out of it? Anyways, that's just me. That just seems stupid. Anyways, that's one of the reasons I don't like soccer. Why would you have a third place match? It just makes no sense. I mean, Olympics, great, you get a medal, but you don't get anything in the World Cup for third place, so why would you do it? Seems like they're pandering to try and get more views, but... Of course. It's like in tennis for Wimbledon, is there a third place match? No, if you lose, you lose. Just seems ridiculous. I know some dad jokes, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. I've been told some that are pretty good, but whew, crap. Sorry, guys. I mean, again, if third place got more money, if like everyone on the team got like, $50,000 more for winning, I could see that as an incentive to want to play that match. But like in terms of like watching it, why would anyone waste their time to watch it? Even if you're from that country, you're not going to win anything from it. Like, you know, let's say the U.S. for some crazy reason was actually in the third place match. I don't care. I don't care. You didn't win. And if they release the case 2 times a week, that means I'd have to get up in the morning twice a week. That'd be rough. I kind of like the break. Nice shiny, that was good. And it cost me $10 to do every one of these cases, to 10 or 20 bucks. So twice a week, that's like 40 or 50 bucks that I'd be spending on this game. I don't know if I could keep that up with my spending. I'm not making much, and aren't people that are like, you know, donating like other channels and stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna do it because the company I work for, there's some people from, you know, other countries and stuff, and they're all into soccer, and I just told them, you know, they asked me if I was watching the World Cup, and I said I'll start watching it when there's a winner and then there's a loser. And so now that it's, you know, the final rounds, like, I'll watch it. But I really haven't been able to. I haven't been able to watch baseball, which I love because of the kids. There's never chapter 5. There was only one chapter 5 in all of Criminal Case, and that was the last case of season 1. Yep, right now it is currently 2:10 a.m. for me. Early AF. I'm okay with American football. I enjoy American football. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Yeah, case 56 of 56 went to 5 cases. Cool. All stars earned. Alright guys, we're gonna head on to chapter 2. Mark, get set, go. Alright folks, Pachini's Idiot, we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're on Bone of Contention. Let's unlock to chapter 2. And she's gonna give a recap, which we just watched. And we need to go find Poopsie. Oh. Our victim went to the dog walking park. Alright, Mr. Ernie, we'll have a look. We'll let you know if we find Poopsie. Ah, so it gives us more. Yeah, this is a fairly brutal case, I'm not gonna lie. It's been pretty rough. That's there. Let's see, the pizza. Leash is here. Wallet is here. And then the dog collar. Is this a dog collar? Nope. Oh, there's a dog collar. Well, Look at these waterfalls, Ace. Jones had told me about them, but I didn't realize they were so huge. Thankfully, the park doesn't seem to have suffered much from the flood. Alright, I guess we should at least try and find Ploopsy. Ploopsy, Ploopsy. Well, I can't see Ploopsy, but maybe that broken flying disc will give us a clue as to where she's disappeared to. And one thing's for certain, coming back to this park has paid off. You found the victim's wallet, Ace. Let's have a look inside. That blood-stained tissue is definitely suspicious. Let's get the sample from the blood. Ace, this flying disc has Ploopsy's picture on it. Must have belonged to Mr. Dernier's dog. Adorable. Grrr. Ace, I think we've successfully located Ploopsy. Let's give it back to Miss Dernier. That's hilarious. Oh, wow. Ace, the victim had a professional dog walker's business card in her wallet. This Kitty Young must have worked for Penny. Let's see what she can tell us about her. Remember when these used to be like 4? Something out of 4? And eventually they just switched it to 2? Ace, this might sound grim, but I hope the blood from this tissue is the victim's. Let's send it to the lab. Secret Agent Ace, you found him. You saved my Ploopsy. Seriously though, the police should do something about these kidnappings. Ploopsy isn't the first pup to be snatched. Snatched? Miss Dernier? I think Ploopsy was just playing and wandered off. Well, you sound just like Miss Farrell. She was also very condescending when I mentioned these unexplained disappearances at the dog owners' meetings. I expect a City Hall employee to take dog safety seriously. She placated me by saying she'd look into it, but she never did anything. So you were angry with Miss Farrell because she didn't believe you? Let's water under the bridge now that the poor girl's dead. The important thing is that Ploopsy is safe. But I must go home now and do some gardening. Mr. Caracho promised to help me plant shrubbery around Ploopsy's doghouse. Good day, officers. This Miss Dernier sounds a bit paranoid. Let's hope her concern for Ploopsy's safety didn't make her do anything foolish to Penny Farrell. I very well could have said Ploopsy instead. I meant Ploopsy. Oh, she's 32? Dang. Hello, officers. Do your police dogs get enough exercise? I can take them for a run anytime. Well, Miss Young, we're here on a murder investigation. Was Penny Farrell one of your clients? Yeah, she was Cupcake's owner. I've got her dog right here. Are you saying Penny was murdered? Fortunately, yes. What can you tell us about Miss Farrell? Well, Penny wasn't super wealthy like some other Maple Heights residents. She had an office job. That's why she needed me to walk Cupcake. I guess Cupcake can stay with me tonight. I just baked some vegan dog treats with homegrown ingredients. I owe it to Penny to look after a dog in these circumstances. That's very kind of you. Are there any ways you can help our investigation? We'll let you know. Amir, I finally figured out why the fume extractor was making that weird noise. Your gym membership card was stuck in its fan. Are you insinuating I'm unfit, Rupert? I'm hurt. I want to be smug, but when I was your age, my mates and I would run all the way from the horse's head to... Well, sorry to interrupt, but can you guys brief us on the blood sample Ace collected from a discarded tissue? Well, that's what sparked our discussion, Ace, but the first things first, the blood sample is a match with your victim. So the tissue definitely belonged to the killer. They must have wiped their hands with it after the murder. And there's more. The sample contained another substance, a muscle relaxant cream that is used by runners. Ah, so the killer runs. Well, they won't run far with Ace on their trail. But for now, we may have run out of clues, Ace. What do you suggest we do next? You want to have another look at the mayor's office? Alright, well, we know our victim worked there. Let's go. Ace, this complaint form was filled in by our victim, but it's a duplicate and the writing is barely visible. Can you recover it? That's Miss Farrell's laptop. I'm sure the mayor understands that we need access to her assistant's computer. Let's crack the password. I wouldn't even let the mayor know. She's a suspect. We do not need to let her know anything that we do. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Ace, Penny's complaint was against the Happy Paws Dog Shelter and its manager, Carlos Cachorro. Apparently, Mr. Cachorro failed to ensure the dogs in his care received the required vaccinations. The shelter could be fined or even closed for this negligence. You're right. It looks like our victim threatened to ruin Mr. Cachorro's business. We'll need to have another word with him. Oh, geez, that was a misclick. Hey, so now they unlock the victim's laptop. Let's send it to Kathy and see what she finds. Security Ace, have you come back to adopt a puppy? I have an adorable. Hey, Mr. Cachorro, you didn't tell us the truth about Penny Farrell. She filed a complaint against you for neglecting to vaccinate your dogs. Ay, la madre, you found out about that, Secret Agent Ace. Look, I didn't neglect those vaccines. I just forgot about them. It was an honest mistake. Senorita Penny said that I didn't care about the health of my animals, but it's not true. I love animals. I'm vegan and I take them out of their cages every day and run with them. The shelter was closed. Where would the puppies go? I thought Senorita Penny loved puppies too, but maybe she just loved complaint forms. Well, Mr. Cachorro, you clearly made a mistake. I hope you didn't make a second one by killing Penny to cover it up. Oh, her password was positive? I didn't even get that. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I wish I had gotten that. I'm so glad that you guys pointed that out, because that is hilarious. It's 2:20 in the morning, and sorry, Ace, I'm having a babysitting emergency. Alex forgot to tell me he had a doctor's appointment, but let me tell you that I found your victim's work laptop. I admit it puzzled me at first, but there's a file on the hard drive named Economy and Finance, but when I opened it, I found dog videos downloaded from TrendVid. First, I thought it was a sophisticated firewall protocol, but then I checked Penny's browsing history and found dozens of blogs and videos about dogs accessed from work. Are you saying the mayor's assistant was slacking off on TrendVid while at work? Well, as a taxpayer, I'm not best pleased with that. Nor was Mrs. Price, especially after Penny missed a deadline to apply for a special government grant for flood relief. The mayor was furious. She sent an email to Penny threatening that there would be consequences. Of course. Alright, Ace, we better ask the mayor what exactly she had in mind. I don't feel like the mayor could have done the beating. Miss Price, your assistant's computer has been seized as evidence, and it transpired you were unhappy with her work. Well, you could say that again. Apparently barely got any work done. All she cared about was her dog. Look, I don't begrudge my employees a few minutes of browsing. I sometimes check out vegan recipes during a boring presentation too. We all need our sanity break. But I draw the line at missing government deadlines because of puppy procrastination. Penny's negligence cost Grimm's Bureau much needed relief funds, and God knows what it would cost me if the press got wind of it. Yeah, Miss Price, we understand your frustration, but I hope you dealt with it in a professional manner and not by violence. Ace, when I first spoke to Penny Farrell's acquaintances, they all said such a kind-hearted woman couldn't have made any enemies. But now it looks like her obsessive love for dogs may have aggravated a few people. Her boss wasn't impressed. She filed a complaint. Ace, drop anything. I need backup. Oh, crap. Rita's watching a kid. That can't be a good sign. I think I've broken this tiny human. It won't stop crying. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, Rita. Welcome to my life. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next chapter. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, guys, let's grab some stars. Again, stars should take another 15 minutes, and then we can go on and finish off chapter 3. And I will not be finishing chapter 4. I'll be doing that later. So the first 3 chapters will be done on stream. The 4th one will be done off stream. A couple reasons for that. One is, again, costs me money in order to speed it up. Secondly, I want to get Junior and little tiny Junior here. I want to see them on camera again. Because it's fun for me to check them out and see how much they grow after, weeks and stuff. Yeah, she didn't really break him. She just, for her, she has no idea how to handle kids. Rocket. Where's the rocket? Ah, there it is. Oh, believe me, babies are great when they're happy. However, they are not always happy. And when you watch them, you get to leave. When you have them every single day and you sleep with them, you lose sleep. And when you lose sleep, it's usually not a positive thing. Yeah, I will admit, that was probably one of the best quotes. I broke the tiny human. And I used to watch, I used to look after lots of kids. I used to work in a nursery where I have like 8 to 10 kids that were all like, toddlers and stuff. And it was fun, but it was fun for like an hour and a half. If I had done that for a full day, I would have probably died. Oh, pocket watch. I thought that's. Anyways, I wasn't reading that correctly. I thought it said pocket knife, not pocket watch. Like for instance, today I got up early because my kid was not going to sleep because he woke up, and so I was up at midnight. So that just means, you know, less sleep. And maybe Kathy just went to the bathroom, or you know. But I agree. You should have sent him. You should have left him with Rupert or Amir. I guarantee you, both of them would have been able to handle the baby better than Rita for sure. Yeah, the Thailand cave rescue. That was pretty cool. But I will definitely say, yeah, just note to everyone else, don't go in caves. Just seems like not a very smart idea. Yeah, I did actually get some sleep before this, so I was able to, I went to bed by like 8 o'clock, and so my kid woke me up at noon or midnight, so I got 4 hours of sleep. And hopefully after this, I'm gonna go get another 2 hours of sleep before work, hopefully. So that'll be 6 hours tonight of sleep, not consecutively, but you know, should be enough. Lego, you missed what happens in every case. So everyone now has a motive for killing her, and pretty soon we're going to be finishing off chapter 3 and figuring out what the motive was behind it and how long she'll be in jail for, he or she will be in jail for. Cool, good to see you, P. We're getting ready to arrest the killer. But a dog owner got brutally murdered. We got some blast from the past as suspects. I just don't think they'll make it Martha, because then we need a new mayor. Yeah, Martha Price from the first season of Grimsboro and Celine from Pacific Bay. He's a Hollywood actor when the plane went down and the plane crashed, and it was like dog eat dog. Nice, shiny ditto, sweet. I thought James Savage would, but maybe not. Maybe they're keeping him for something else. Oh, vegan mean I don't know if vegan I know it means that you don't eat meat, but there might be other things to it as well. But essentially it's like a you don't eat meat type thing. Like, I think there's varying degrees of being a vegan. Yes, James Savage is the hunter. Alright guys, we just gotta get one more star and we're headed off to chapter 3. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. No sleeping. Yeah, I'm getting tired, man. I'm so happy you guys are chatting because I would be passed out by now. I've been up for a while. My body just tells me like, hey, I want to go to sleep. Oh, she's doing well. She's doing well. On your mark. Okay, we're going to do chapter 3. On your mark. Get set. Go. Alright, folks, but you can see we are back. Let's head on to chapter number 3, where Rita broke this tiny human. She said she'd be back soon and handed a child to me. That was an hour ago. What am I going to do? Rita, I think Sammy just needs his diaper changed. Wait, just his diaper? Are you kidding me? I haven't been trained for this. Oh, look at all this snot. Alright, maybe Martine can help me survive this ordeal. I'm clearly getting no moral support here. Sorry, Ace. I'm just amused by the image of Rita trying to change a diaper. Between us, though, I shouldn't judge. Carter's much more fun since he's been out of diapers. But you're right, Ace. We have an investigation to finish. What do you say we return to the dog walking park for fresh clues? Let's go. Man, I can't wait till Junior's out of diapers. He's still in diapers right now. Oh, that's not a cone? Shoot. Hey, that gift was for our victim. Let's open it and see what's inside. And that doggy jumper looks familiar. Penny's dog word on the poster we found earlier. You're right, Ace. Penny's name is also written on the jumper. We better vacuum up those crumbs to read the rest. And Ace, they say every dog has its day. I'm sure these clues will be our lucky break. Yeah, you'd think if there was a present in the middle of a park that they'd call the bomb squad or something like that. Oh, snap. Ace, vacuum up those crumbs from Cupcake's jumper revealed the message to Penny. Call off the dogs or you'll regret it. You'll regret it. Clearly our victim got into a fight with someone, but who? I agree, Ace. Let's look at these crumbs under the microscope. Should tell us who wrote this message. I guess it's the owner. I'm actually thinking it's the owner at this point. Oh my gosh, 2 codexes in one case? Wow, 2 in one case. That's brutal. Oh my gosh. Ew, Ace, there's a live rat in that gift box. Alright, I have no idea what anyone would send a rat to our victim, but I'm happy to pass it on to our lab guys to find out. Dang, man, this chick has been used and abused at this point. Hey, crumbs you collect from the Cupcake's jumper are dog treats, and not just any kind, but vegan ones. You're right, that dog walker Kitty Young mentioned she baked vegan dog treats for her clients. Alright, if Kate wrote that angry message to our victim, we better have another word with her. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Miss Young, we found your message to Penny. Apparently the two of you had a fight, which you didn't mention last time we spoke to you. Alright, Secret Agent Ace, now that you found out, I have no reason to pretend like Penny anymore. She kept complaining about how I treated her precious cupcake. Did she exercise enough? Was she hydrated enough? Was she warm enough? I'm used to rich people being fussy about their pets, but Penny tried to tell me how to do my job. Well, I'm the one here with years of dog training experience. Wow, it looks like Penny really hurts your professional pride. I didn't think dog walking was such an emotional minefield. Oh well, this is Maple Heights after all, but I just go for a run when I need to calm down. I sometimes see Penny's boyfriend running as well. I guess she tried his patience too. Well, I do hope it worked, and you don't need any more drastic measures to let off steam. Ace, what a cute rat you sent me. I can't wait to introduce him to Rupert. I'm glad to know that you made friends with the evidence, Amir, but is there a chance you could tell us who sent this rat to Penny? Sure, I've run some tests on Ratty, and I found a human DNA on its fur. It matches one of your suspects, Benjamin Fletcher. Wait, he was your boyfriend. I don't know about you, Ace, but a rat in a box doesn't spell romance to me. I'd say we asked Mr. Fletcher exactly what this gift was about. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Yeah, sorry, Shield. Kean's, I don't think, here. Neither is Floor. We're gonna need to add some more people to be mods. Hey, Mr. Fletcher, why did you threaten your girlfriend with a live rat? What secret days? The rat wasn't a threat. It was a gift. Wait, a gift? You'll have to explain that, Mr. Fletcher. I wanted to show Penny I wasn't against all pets. I just didn't want her to adopt that dog. I was trying to convince her to return Cupcake to the shelter and keep the rat instead. Penny and I didn't even have a garden. I had to grow my tomatoes in tiny pots at my office, but the dogs need exercise. Adopting Cupcake was irresponsible. I thought our rat would be a good compromise, but Penny threw me out, together with the rat. She even threw my vegan cookbook after me. Oh, so Penny broke up with you. Yes, and look where I got her. If she'd been reasonable and listened to me, she'd still be alive. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, how do we turn this Shaggy Dog story of a case into something that makes sense? She had lots and lots of drama. But who would want to strangle her in the dog shelter? Yeah, let's go back to the crime scene. So I think it's between the dog, the store manager, and her boyfriend. I don't think it's Kitty. I don't think it's the dog walker. I don't think she could be violent enough. I should always have looked at the trash can. Ace, how did that grit fit get lost and broken here at the dog shelter? Isn't it a device for runners? You're right, we know our killer is a runner, which means this grit fit could have been broken during the fight with the victim. We should crack the password. I see you go through the trash can too. We'll be snapping at the killer's heels soon, I know it. Nope, not that. Oh, it must be this one. Nope, this one. Alright, Ace, now that we've unlocked the grit fit, Kathy might be able to retrieve some data from it. I hope so. Leash. Ace, is that dog leash you found in the trash stained with blood? You're right, our victim could have been strangled with this leash. Let's send it to the lab straight away. I think at this point it depends on who's the murderer, and then I'll put my guess as to how long we think it's gonna be. Hey, Rip, any news about that bloodstained dog leash Ace found in the trash? Well, the dog leash is your murder weapon, Ace. I found skin cells on it that matched the victim's. Let's take a closer look at the leather strap. Found traces of a sterile, non-iodized saline solution made for cleaning gold jewelry. Substance was found near the two ends of the leash, which is where the killer grabbed it to strangle the victim. Well, this is the killer's last chance to flaunt their gold jewelry before they go to prison. So definitely the owner. So my thought was the owner. My thought is the owner, and due to the brutality, I'm thinking 25 years. Ace, I hear Rita had a traumatic experience babysitting Sammy. I'll have to make it up to her, but I don't know if she'd like a spa day. Send Rita paintballing instead, and give the spa tickets to me. But first, let's deal with this grip fit. We suspect it's the killer's. And you're right, I saw some specks of blood under the broken screen, and Amir confirmed it. It was your victim's blood. Nice one. Were you able to retrieve any of the killer's personal stats from the device? Fortunately, the chip was damaged. The only thing I could access was data from the killer's last few runs. But with some calculations based on their average speed and distance and calorie consumption, I managed to extrapolate that the killer's weight is 150 pounds. Well, knowing the killer's weight is definitely a weight off our shoulders. It's not him. What? Ace, we've been chasing our tail for long enough, but now I'm positive that we have all the evidence to arrest Penny Farrell's killer. Nice pun. It was already used earlier on, but nice pun. No way. It's the dog walker? Holy crap, color me shocked. Color me shocked. Wow. Maybe not 25 years because she's kind of young, maybe 20. Maybe I'm gonna guess 20 now. Kitty Young, you're under arrest for Penny Farrell's murder. What are you talking about? I didn't kill Penny, I worked for her. Yeah, but you strangled her with a dog leash. You threw it in the trash, but Secret Agent Ace found it. Oh, you found a dog leash, so now you're trying to pin a murder because I'm a dog walker? That's pathetic. We have plenty more proof, like your broken grit fit we found at the crime scene. You're barking at the wrong tree, Secret Agent Ace. I told you I didn't do it. Stop lying, Kitty. Just tell us why you did it. Was it really because Penny criticized the way you work? Girl, you care an awful lot about dog walking, don't you? I didn't kill Penny because she was a know-it-all. I killed her because she threatened to turn me in. Oh. For what? You think I'm stupid enough to tell you? We're already looking at a murder conviction. Don't make it worse by not cooperating. Alright, you win. Well, Maple Heights is an expensive neighborhood, and dog walking doesn't pay much. But most people here are loaded, and there's money to be made if you know how. So I came up with a scheme to occasionally steal a dog from the neighborhood. Oh, so you were stealing dogs, so it's true. There really was a dog kidnapper in Maple Heights, and it was you. I never hurt the dog, Secret Agent Ace. I just waited until the owners offered a reward, then gave the dog back and pocketed the money. But Penny figured it out and got all sanctimonious about it. She confronted me at the shelter and threatened to report me to the police, and that was when my temper got the better of me. I didn't mean to kill her, Secret Agent Ace, but our fight got out of hand. Got out of hand? You strangled her with a dog leash in cold blood, Miss Young. You're under arrest. Jeez Louise. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor. I strangled Penny because she couldn't keep her nose out of my business. Well, it says here your business wasn't limited to dog walking. You were also stealing dogs from the neighborhood. Everybody else in Maple Heights is loaded. Why can't I make some money too? Should have... Of course, always lenient. You should have come up with a better idea to make money. Sentenced to 15 years for Penny Farrell's murder. 15 years? I can't believe this. I wish I'd never messed with stupid dogs and their crazy owners. I swear, with Powell, everything I think that criminal case is going to do, I just need to knock it down 5 or 10 years. Ace, I've heard you solve another murder brilliantly, and look who's popped by for a visit. Oh, hello, Secret Agent Ace. Asher would like to thank you in the name of all dogs you saved from the horrible ordeal of being kidnapped. Yes, the parks of Maple Heights are safe again. With Zoe and Asher by my side, I can't remember when I had a happier time. I'm glad to hear that, Jones. Now that the dogs are safe, Ace, we should go back into looking for that Zermatin demonfish. I know the specimen caught by Martine was dangerous, but something called demonfish can't be completely harmless. Dude, it looks like a demonfish. Glad to see you agree. Let's grab some coffee, Ace, because our shift isn't over yet. So moral of these cases is, if you're going to do anything horrible, make sure you have Judge Powell working for you. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 4. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out. Alright, gotta grab 2 stars, and then we're going to head on to Chapter 4. We're only going to do the first part of it. We'll finish it up later. Take care, Slayer Man. I mean, I will say, at least it's consistent. You know what I mean? Like, she's consistently easy on every single person, so at least it's not like she's just willy-nilly at certain times making it lenient on some people. It's okay, guys. I'm gonna be doing this for probably 5 minutes and then I'm gonna sign off. So, alright, we're gonna record in 3, 2, 1. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. Let's head on to Demons Among Us Part 2. And we should now probably look at the demon fish that escaped from Zerda. Although I'm not sure what we can do. Martine says the demon fish specimen she examined wasn't dangerous, but Secret Agent Ace, there's an emergency. It's about that fish. Oh, you mean the demon fish? Secret Agent Ace will see you in the interrogation room straight away, Mr. Fletcher. Hey Ace, I see you're busy, but I'd love to talk to you once you're done. There's something I'd love your help with. Well, Ace, I think Jones is still around. Maybe he can talk to Rita with you. I'll wait with Mr. Fletcher in the interrogation room. It's probably one of the coolest visuals that they've done. I love it. Hey. Secret Agent Ace, there's something weird going on with that new fish species that appeared from the Zerdan ruins. Man came to see me in my office to complain about that fish. He said he'd caught one and shortly after touching it with his bare hands he got sick. He said he couldn't breathe. The man almost died because he touched that fish. Did the hospital figure out what caused this? No, the hospital was stumped. Secret Agent Ace, animal control may oblige usually just means rescuing cats from trees. I'm not an expert on ancient fish. I can't figure this out on my own. That's right, Mr. Fletcher, but we really need to see the fish this man touched. Oh, that's easy enough. He brought that fish to me in a jar. Although I heard here so fast, I think I left it in the park. Alright, well, Secret Agent Ace will investigate immediately. We better find it before anyone else touches it. It's probably poisonous, just like it looks very similar to a scalpin. Ace, I'm sorry to trouble you in a personal matter, but you can tell us anything you want, Rita. Well, Martine suggested I take a step back from dating and try to have a relationship with a smaller living thing first, like a puppy. Oh, a puppy? You're getting a dog? Well, I hope so. That's what I was wondering. If Ace could come with the dog shelter with me. I think it's an excellent idea, Rita. Astrid really changed my life for the better. Hello, good Secret Agent Ace. Sorry to interrupt. I forgot to give David his sandwich. But I heard you talking about puppies. Ace, do you mind if I come with you? Sounds like a great plan. Then I can eat my sandwich while you, Ace, and Rita go to see puppies in the shelter. Great. Zoe and I will wait for you outside, Ace. Ace, before you go with them, I just want to say something. You know, Zoe's still haunted by flashbacks of her mysterious disappearance. Not to mention she somehow remembers Marconi, even though he says he's never seen her before. It hasn't been easy for her these past weeks, but she's trying hard to get her life back on track. Anyway, thank you for taking her to the puppy shelter. I'm sure helping Rita find a puppy will take Zoe's mind off her nightmares. You're the best, Ace. Hey, Secret Agent Ace, you're back, and you have new friends with you. Hey, Mr. Kirkchoral, you've got a lovely place here. Oh, you're so humble. I know they lost the shelter because of a silly mistake. I hope I can make it up to you, Secret Agent Ace. Well, we're looking for a puppy to adopt, preferably one that won't get scared of gunshots. Oh, Senorita, I believe I have a perfect dog for you, a Doberman puppy. He's very playful. He's always hiding in a basket. You'll have to find him. Yes, yes, yes. A Doberman is perfect for Rita. Perfect. Oh crap, son of a nutcracker. Wow, talk about fat fingering something. Hey, I don't think I was cursing. I don't think son of a nutcracker is cursing. Thermometer. Toys basket. That's where he is. That's where he's hiding. Nice. This is perfect for Rita. I really like that we're doing this for her. Hey, Mr. Couture said the puppy I should adopt was good at hiding. You think you might be under these cushions? Let's have a look. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Ace, look, here he is. The puppy really was hiding in the basket. Oh my goodness, he's so soft and tiny. But I'm not used to handling delicate things. What if I break it? I'm sure you won't. You'll be great friends. Look, he already trusts you. Senorita, before you take this puppy home, you should check if he's got all his vaccinations. I may have missed a few. Good point, Mr. Couture. I think Ace's colleagues in the lab can take care of that. Ace, do you think Rupert could do a health check on my pup? Alright, but he better be gentle with him, or he'll live to regret it. Nice, nice, nice. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Ace, it's supposed to be Mr. Fletcher's jar, but look, the demon fish is missing. You're right. All we can do is gather a sample of the water left in the jar. Let's hope it'll explain how that supposedly harmless fish brought a man to respiratory failure. I mean, either way, an empty jar is never a good thing. Alright, so hopefully the water sample from this jar will be enough for Martine to tell us what's going on with the demon fish. Hopefully. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in 9 hours. It's been Pachini's 88. Au revoir. Alright, guys, thank you guys for being on the stream. That was very nice. I'm glad you guys were all able to help me stay awake. I got no spoilers, so that was always a positive. And I will see you guys next Thursday, I believe. Yeah, next Thursday we should be all good. So thank you guys all for being on here. See you guys later.